when I've tried to explain that, it's always been a sense of like, look at it from a physical sense. Like
Hmm.
you have all these like physical barriers here, and you don't think about it because you can see it. But from a digital standpoint, when you can't see, it's like
Yeah.
sort of like hackers being able to come in and do X, Y, Z, types of things.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to have whatever treasure or reward it is that you're protecting back here? Would you be willing to have that taken by you not investing 300, maybe $1,000, whatever it is for a
Literally.
basic assessment?
Yeah.
And then you do that maybe a couple months later down the line. And a lot of organizations, like you said, there once they start seeing the bigger pictures, like, oh yeah, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
So
And I think like some people are very keen to it, and then other people are like, no. Like,
yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah,
people that are like, no, like those are the ones I feel like down the line, they're like, oh my God, I wish I would have done that.
yeah, yeah,
So I agree. I mean, I think even on a personal level, like someone could steal your identity.
yep.
Like there's a really good software I use called Norton LifeLock,
Mm-hmm.
and they protect against like a dark web, like credit, like
Yep,
all this stuff. So I think like people need to understand that we're moving in a digital world,
yep,
and everything we do, every aspect of our life is touching the internet. So
yep,
if you can protect yourself and get security systems in your house, like you mentioned, or I mean, I know Georgia and Texas are like concealed carry countries, and you can carry, you want to go and get a gun.
yep,
Like if you can do all these like physical safety parameters,
yep,
but you can't spend $100 on security for your
yep.
digital, like do you want someone to steal your identity and create another you? Do you want someone to open up a new bank account in, I don't know, Nigeria?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's just it's crazy to me. So I
yeah,
think that people need to understand like we're moving towards everything becoming digital, whether that's even the things that people don't think about, like transportation. Like how
yeah,
many means of transportation is now just completely digital? Even
yeah,
even when you think about like you're going to a train station and you're tap to pay, like
yeah,
that system can be hacked, and now
yep,
they have your credit card information, but
yeah.
you would never think, oh my God, the train system's going to get hacked.
Right.
So anyways, I
Yeah.
digress.
No, no, those are really good points. I think I use experience. They have a similar thing with like LifeLock,
Yeah,
where they can protect your identity, and they
sure.
tell you when anything has been like a new uh inquiry for like using your SSN or whatever it is has been like
Yeah,
made out, or if somebody uses your identity to apply for something else.
I just got a bunch of those like, we found your identity on the dark web, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. Now what?
yeah, what am I supposed to do, guys? Like, but I mean, also fun fact, I feel like nowadays, like everyone's information's online.
Yeah, yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
fortunately, like, but what's gonna happen next? I don't know that part, but like 90%, 95% of the world's information is already online. If you've ever put anything online, it's not retracted.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because now we're pivoting into AI. So, everybody has a bot, everybody's scraping something or grabbing something with these agents. How has I guess, the security field either been helped with onset of AI or been hampered with AI?
I think it's honestly made the entire industry a lot better. We are able to detect threats faster. We're able to detect threats better.
Yeah,
And the turnaround time for resolution is like magnitudes faster.
yeah,
So in just like in every aspect of security, like AI has been beneficial.
yeah,
And I think on the contradictory side, I'll also say though, like I'm sure you guys all know what deepfakes are, but like the ability to clone someone,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, that's not really necessarily like security related, but it could be when you think about phishing and like social engineering and things of that sort. But I think just in terms of like finding threats, resolving threats, like detecting all these new types of threats, like it's helped us so much. And I can give an example. Like we have like obviously millions if not billions of examples of like what suspicious activity looks like,
yeah,
right? So you put that into like a large language model, and you're scraping the web like continuously to
right,
see, have you seen anything like that is in this database, right? But now, because it's generative, it's able to even foreshadow something that looks similar to like something that they've seen before.
yeah.
So I think like even if it's a new vulnerability in the
Like 0 days
wild,
and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
it's able to detect that faster rather than a human that's sitting there like monitoring the logs, and then something comes in and then you have to like read line by line and see if it actually is.
yeah,
AI is honestly smarter than us. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like, you also, not you, but like people have to understand, like humans are the ones that are the most vulnerable.